Yeah. Funny how it works. When you're the strong one, everybody assumes you're okay. Every time the family needed help, they knew exactly who to call. Every time somebody hit hard times, I was the first one they called on. Need a ride, need some money, need advice, need a prayer. I never minded helping people. That's just how I was raised. But after all these years, I noticed something strange. Everybody knew my number, but nobody knew my pain. Ain't that something? People see your strength and forget you're human. Nobody checks on the strong one. Nobody asks how he's been. Everybody counts on his shoulders, but who does he lean on when life gets heavy, road gets lonely, and his heart starts wearing thin? Nobody checks on the strong one. They just expect him to win. I remember sitting in my truck outside my house one rainy night. Didn't want to bring my worries in, didn't want to let my family see the fight. Bills were stacking up again, mama wasn't feeling well, my own problems filled the room. But I kept them to myself, 'cause that's what strong men do. Or at least that's what we're told. Keep your feelings hidden, never let your weakness show. But carrying everything alone gets heavy after a while. Yeah, some of y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Nobody checks on the strong one. Nobody asks how he's been. Everybody counts on his shoulders, but who does he lean on when life gets heavy, road gets lonely, and his heart starts wearing thin? Nobody checks on the strong one. They just expect him to win. I wish I learned years ago. Being strong don't mean suffering in complete silence all alone. Sometimes strength means reaching out. Sometimes strength means letting go. Sometimes strength means trusting God with burdens too heavy to hold. And if you're that man tonight, the one everybody depends on, brother, hear me clearly. You don't have to carry it all. God sees the strong ones. God sees the tired ones. God sees the men who keep going when nobody notices. He sees every sacrifice, every sleepless night, every silent prayer. Nobody checks on the strong one, but heaven checks gets heavy, when hope gets low, God stays right there with him. Nobody checks on the strong one, but God never forgets him. To the strong ones, the quiet ones, the dependable ones, the men carry more than they say. Take a breath. You're not carrying it alone. Yeah. Yeah. Funny how the room gets crowded after the battle is over. When I was down to my last dollar, trying to figure life out, when the pressure kept me awake at night and fear was all around, the phone stayed mighty quiet, the visits were few and far between. A whole lot of people disappeared when life got hard on me. I fought battles in silence, prayed prayers nobody heard, walked through valleys so dark I barely recognized my world. Yeah, that was a lonely season. But God was there. They celebrated my success, but they never saw my struggle. They cheered when I reached the mountain, but missed me climbing through the rubble. They celebrated my success when the hard part was already done, but God was with me in the darkness long before the victory came. Now everybody got a story about how they believed in me. Everybody claims they knew exactly what I'd be. But where were all those voices when doubt was all I heard? Where were all those supporters when life had me discouraged? See, I ain't angry about it, 'cause wisdom helped me understand. Some people love the harvest, but won't help you plant the land. That's just life. Yeah, and that's alright. They celebrated my success, but they never saw my struggle. They cheered when I reached the mountain, but missed me climbing through the rubble. They celebrated my success when the hard part was already done, but God was with me in the darkness long before the victory came. So now when I see somebody fighting, trying to hold their dream together, I don't wait until they win to show them love and effort. Because encouragement matters when the road is steep and long. Sometimes somebody hold on. And if you're in that season now, working while nobody sees, keep your faith and keep moving. Your breakthrough may be closer than it seems. God saw the late nights, God saw the sacrifices, God saw the tears, God saw the waiting, and that's why the blessing means more. They celebrated my success, but heaven witnessed my struggle. They saw the finish line, but God saw every mile I traveled. They celebrated my success, and that's okay with me, 'cause the God who carried me through the storm deserves the victory. Don't get discouraged if nobody notices your effort right now. The same people who overlook your struggle will eventually notice your success. But by then, you'll know it was God who got you there. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody called him strong, but nobody ever asked how much longer he could carry it. I was the one they depended on, the one they always called, the one who showed up every time whenever trouble came around. I wore that title proudly, like a badge upon my chest, 'cause being needed felt important, and helping people felt like purpose. But year after year, the weight kept getting heavier, and I kept pretending everything was under control. But it wasn't, not anymore. Yeah, even strong men get tired. The strongest man in the room was tired, tired of carrying the load, tired of fixing every problem, tired of walking every road. The strongest man in the room was tired, but nobody could see, 'cause he spent so much time helping others, he forgot what he needed. There were nights I sat in silence, staring at the kitchen wall, wondering how much longer I could keep answering every call. Everybody needed something, everybody wanted more, and I kept giving pieces of myself till there wasn't much left anymore. See, people celebrate your strength, but they rarely see the cost. They see the victories, but never count what you lost. That's the truth. Yeah, a truth a lot of men understand. The strongest man in the room was problem, tired of walking every road. The strongest man in the room was tired, but nobody could see, 'cause he spent so much time helping others. He forgot what he needed. Then one day God slowed me down and showed me something clear. Son, I never asked you to carry every burden here. You're human, not a superhero. You're a man, not a machine. And sometimes the strongest thing you can do is admit you're running low. That's when healing started. That's when peace came in. When I stopped trying to be everything and started trusting Him. You don't have to save the world. You don't have to carry everybody. You don't have to be strong every minute. Sometimes you just need to rest. The strongest man in the room was tired, but God renewed his soul, picked him up when he was weary, helped him carry the load. The strongest man in the room was tired, and that's nothing to be ashamed of, 'cause even strong men need God's strength, and even strong men need love. To every man carrying more than he should, this is your reminder. Rest is not weakness. Asking for help is not weakness. And being tired doesn't make you less of a man.
Yeah. Funny thing about some relationships, they don't notice your value until your generosity disappears.
For years I gave without counting, never kept score at all. If somebody needed something, I was usually the one they called. I gave my time, I gave my wisdom, I gave my energy too. And somewhere along the way, people started expecting what I do. Nobody asked if I was tired. Nobody asked what it cost. They just got comfortable receiving while I slowly got lost. Yeah, that happens sometimes. More than people admit. They miss me when I stopped giving, not when I was hurting inside, not when I was carrying burdens, not when I was losing my fight. They miss me when I stopped giving. That's when they noticed me, and that told me everything I needed to see. phone got strangely active when I started saying no. People who disappeared for months suddenly wanted to know, are you okay? Have you been busy? Man, we never hear from you. But somehow all those questions came when favors stopped coming through. That's when God opened my eyes to a truth I couldn't deny. Some people love the harvest, but never help you cultivate the field. Lord, that lesson was expensive, yeah, but worth every penny. They miss me when I stopped giving, not when I was hurting inside, not when I was carrying burdens, not when I was losing my fight. They miss me when I stopped giving. That's when they noticed me, and that told me everything I needed to see. Now I still help people. That's never gonna change. But I help from a healthy place, not from guilt or hidden pain. Because generosity is beautiful when it's rooted in love, but dangerous when it's driven by needing acceptance from others. These days I know the difference between being kind and being used, and peace arrived the moment I stopped confusing the two. Oh, you can have a good heart without becoming a doormat. You can love people without losing yourself. You can give without giving everything away. They miss me when I stop giving, but God never missed my pain. He saw every sacrifice and every storm and every rain. They miss me when I stop giving, but heaven reminded me my value was never based on what I could provide for free. Listen, the people who truly love you will still be there when you have nothing left to give. No favors, no resources, no solutions, just you. And if they're still there, hold on to them. That's real love. That's real love.
Some smiles ain't happiness. Some smiles are protection.
Every morning I put on that smile before I walked out the door, 'cause I knew people were depending on me, and I couldn't let them see no more. The stress was getting heavier, the bills were stacking high, but I kept saying I'm alright. Every time somebody asked me why, I didn't want my children worried, didn't want my mama concerned. So I carried all that pressure and let it quietly burn. Yeah, that's what a lot of men do. Too many men. I smiled so nobody would worry, while I was breaking inside. I smiled so nobody would worry, while I was fighting to survive. I smiled so nobody would worry, and carried burdens all alone. Sometimes the strongest looking people are hurting more than they've ever shown. I became a master at hiding everything I couldn't explain. Got real good at changing subjects whenever somebody mentioned pain. I'd crack a joke and keep moving, act like everything was fine. Meanwhile, my heart was exhausted and my soul was running behind. People complimented my attitude, said I handled pressure well. If they only knew the battles I never chose to tell. Lord, you knew every one of them. Yeah, every single one. I smiled so nobody would worry, while I was breaking inside. I smiled so nobody would worry, while I was fighting to survive. I smiled so nobody would worry, and carried burdens all alone. Sometimes the strongest looking people are hurting more than they've ever shown. One night God spoke gently to a tired heart like mine. Son, you don't have to carry this by yourself all the time. And for the first time in years, I finally let myself feel the hurt I'd been ignoring, the wounds that needed to heal. That's when recovery started. That's when peace came near. Not when I kept pretending, but when I got honest here. It's okay to be tired, it's okay to be hurting, it's okay to need help, it's okay to be human. I smiled so nobody would worry, but God saw right through me. He saw every hidden burden, every silent plea. I smiled so nobody would worry, but now I finally know healing begins the moment you stop hiding what hurts your soul. To the man listening tonight, you don't have to be strong every minute. You don't have to carry every burden, and you don't have to smile through every storm. Sometimes The bravest thing you can do is admit you're hurting.